Hi there, my name is Cam and I'm the office manager here at Gregg Distributors. Welcome back to another episode of Gear Up with Greggs. When you're faced with hazards in the workplace, it's crucial that you're wearing the best gloves. That's why today we'll be talking about cut-resistant gloves, which are systematically designed to keep you safe. Gloves are important since they protect the part of our body that we use the most and put at the highest level of risk, our hands. Every day, our hands are at risk for damage, and depending on your job site, you may be faced with more of these dangers than you think. But understanding the needs of your workplace is only the first step in safety. In 2016, glove protection standards went through a complete overhaul, adding more ways to test the new, innovative gloves on the market. But why did they need to create outdated standards? Well, the answer is simple. It's because of change. Why do car companies come out with a new model every year? Or why does Apple keep reinventing the iPhone? It's because someone knew that there was room for improvement, for something better than what was already available. The same innovative thinking is behind the recent updates to glove protection standards. The American National Standards Institute, or ANSI, hand protection classification was developed by the International Safety Equipment Association, or ISEA. The ANSI standard for cut resistance was revised in February 2016 to expand the 5 levels to 9. This was, in part, because the 4th level covered such a large range, all the way from 1,500 grams to 3,499 grams of cut protection. But what do those numbers mean? The grams of protection refer to the amount of weight and pressure applied to a blade before the blade cuts through the glove. To test a glove's protection level, a swatch of fabric is cut from the palm of the glove and placed on the testing machine, which then runs a straight-edge razor blade across the fabric several times. A weight is applied to the top of the blade to measure the pressure applied in grams. The weight continues to increase until the blade finally cuts through the fabric. The amount of weight applied when the glove is finally cut represents that glove's cut resistance. The new standards split the amount of pressure applied in grams evenly across the 9 levels. This ensures a more accurate representation of the cut resistance of each glove, which means you're better equipped for finding the right glove for the job. Levels A1 through A3 are suitable for light cut risk. Level A4 is suitable for light to medium cut risk. Levels A5 and A6 are suitable for medium cut risks. And level A7 through A9 are suitable for high cut risk. Another major change with the ANSI update was the maximum threshold for cut resistance. It was increased from 3,500 to 6,000 plus grams. Along with that, a new needle puncture test was also added, so people who work in environments where those hazards are prevalent, such as the medical or waste disposal field, can make a more informed decision about which gloves best suit their needs. The second set of glove standards are the European standards, or EN 388. The EN standards give manufacturers another way to show the level of protection any particular pair of gloves might have. The EN 388 standards are represented by a shield with 4 numbers and 2 letters below. These were updated in 2016, since the previous standards were over 14 years old. The numbers and letters, from left to right, represent a glove's abrasion resistance, old cut resistance, tear resistance, puncture resistance, new cut resistance, and impact protection. The first letter represents the new test for cut resistance. This letter is determined by the results of the test, ranging from A to F, with F being the highest level of cut resistance. So, a C-level glove would have a cut resistance ranging from 1,000 to 1,499 grams, while a D-level glove would have a cut resistance ranging from 1,500 to 2,199 grams. The final letter, the impact test, is intended for gloves that are designed to protect against impact. A P means that the glove passed the impact test, while an F means that the glove failed it. Gloves that do not fit the category aren't tested and receive an X for not tested. In general, if an X appears anywhere on the EN 388 rating, it means that the glove was not tested or the test was not applicable for the glove. Finally, the CE marking indicates that the product complies with the essential requirements of the European Health, Safety, and Environmental Protection legislation and may be legally placed on the market. This marking is required before a product can be sold in the European marketplace. To earn this marking, you must identify and check the requirements for your product. Check if your product must be tested and test it, and supply a technical document proving that your product fulfills all the requirements. It's a lot of work for 2 little letters. Here at Gregg's, we carry most of the major brand names in gloves, such as ANSI, Watson, Showa, and more. No matter whether you need high level, medium level, or low level cut resistance, we've got you and your hands covered. So, if you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to call us, or you can visit us at greggdistributors.ca. Again, I'm Cam, and thank you for watching another episode of Gear Up with Greggs. Here's to hoping you have a great Canadian day.